Wait, before the video starts, do you want to recommend your own character in my object show OMM? If so, then fill out the Google form in our About page. You can recommend as much characters as you want, and they will all have a chance to compete in OMM. The form will be gone in about a week. And after that week, another YouTube short will release about voting for which character should join. And that's really all I have to say. On to OMM 3. Yay!
Brick wall, toy bomby, gaming chair, and s'more. Huh? Ah! The body seems to be stabbed. Gaming chair, you don't have any arms or legs to be able to hold a knife, so you're on my safe list. For now. S'more, you were the last to leave, meaning whoever was upstairs at the time would have seen you do it, so I'm going to keep you on my safe list too. This leaves toy bomby and brick wall. What? I just found out about this. It isn't me, I promise. But you were the first one here. You had to have at least seen it happen. I heard some strange voice. It told me to meditate, so I did. Now I'm here. Uh-huh. And did this strange voice tell you to kill Lime too? What? No, you have to believe me. I won't do anything. I can't do anything. You have to believe me. I'll take this to my room to conduct research. I'm not sure about this anymore. Meep, meep. I mean, I always try, and he hates me. I mean, I don't think we ever talked without arguing. Meep, meep, meep. I know. Meep. You know, maybe I do need to just be more casual.
So what was the first episode like? It was a simple challenge. We had to build statues of him. I was the only one on my team that decided to even attempt the challenge. You know, I was also on a competition show a while back. It was called Battle for Green, I think. I was among the finalists. It was just me and two others. I think one of them was a pair of devil horns or something. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Hey, Titten.
Please stop. I'm trying to talk with S'more.
I just want to talk. Nothing weird.
Please. I don't want to do this again. So, what else?
Toy Bomby, could you please help set up these foldable chairs? I need them for what I'm planning out tonight.
Why should I help you? We've never talked before.
Because, what could I possibly do wrong?
I have very large suspicion that you're the murderer.
You need to learn common sense.
You need to get your ego checked.
What does that even mean?
Do you need an English teacher too? Yeah, I'll help you with these folding chairs. The results! They're finally here!
So, who is it?
It won't say, but it will give clues. It shows signs of... This is just Lime's DNA.
Are you serious right now, bro?
You got any ideas for how I could find some more DNA?
Yeah, I'll show you in a couple of hours. Where's Brick Wall? How am I supposed to know? Because you've helped in things like this before. Well, I suppose I could help a little. Good plan. I'll start looking. Okay. Do you know how to sew by any chance? I'm actually a sewing master. I have won over 37 medals. Now we can set the plush here and hope Brick Wall comes and finds it. Let's set up some cameras for extra measures. Good idea.
You know, I've asked you way too many things. It's your turn. You miss Brick Wall, don't you?
Mer, 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 mer.
She will be back soon, I think.
Merp.
How about we get something to eat? Meow. Yep, come on.
Do. I'm in the kitchen eating some delicious cherry jam.
What's your favorite food? Cherry jam. Are you trying to say cherry jam?
Cherry jam? Thank you for noticing my cherry. Ow!
Okay, now let's get you back.
Have you ever realized that we sound really similar? Nope, never heard it. Huh, weird. Today is a really good day. Want to go outside? Sure. I haven't been outside at all, to be honest. Oh, hey, Lilac.
Hello. Don't mind us setting anything up.
I wish I was being paid.
Let's go swimming, S'more.
I bet I could get to the bottom of the ocean before you can.
Bet. I bet that I can do it again.
It has been about an hour. Let's see if the plush is still there. Okay. Oh, the blush is still here. At least we tried. What is that green thing? It's driving me crazy. You know what? It's time for a plan. First, I'm gonna set up cameras at night. Then, I'm gonna set up this camera to a light in a cage so that they will activate when the color green is detected. Hopefully, this will all work out and we will all be happy. I'm so hungry. All I want is some delicious cherry jam. Do. I love cooking cherry jam popcorn. Gaspity gasp! Lilac, that's the last of the jam. Don't worry, it's gonna be worth it. And speaking of worth it, my special surprise is happening in 30 minutes. Okay then, I might not make it though. Sorry. Sucks to suck. Oh, it's a 1985 Omega loudspeaker intercom Omega. I love intercoms. Announcement. My special show is starting shortly. Please make your way to the back deck. Come on, Highlightery. Let's go.
Alex, I don't want you to get lost. Let's just stay here.
I mean, we already here. We might as well.
Yeah, good point.
I'm staying here. I need to do some research.
I need to make sure my plan works. I'm staying right here. Okay, everybody. It's time. And the surprise is...
We're gonna watch a movie while eating cherry jam popcorn.
Was that really necessary?
Oh yeah, and we angled the projector in a way so you can watch while swimming.
Yup. This is so much fun. I'm so glad we came here. Me too.
I am so happy we decided to spend our entire day in the ocean without getting out once. Me too. I wonder where Brick Wall is.
Highlightery, we forgot about Brick Wall. Our shocks. Everybody move! This is an emergency.
Hey Titten, can we please just talk?
It's the middle of the night. Why are you even up?